Ladies and gentlemen, you may believe that what you're seeing is genuine levitation done by someone with psychic powers. And what better place would there be in the whole world to present this illusion than here among the megalithic monuments of Stonehenge? But please don't be deceived. I don't have psychic powers. I'm merely an illusionist. Tonight, we're going to look into the difference between psychic powers and illusion. Join us for Exploring Psychic Powers Live.
Exploring Psychic Powers, live, starring James Randi, with mathematical wizard Arthur Benjamin, psychic Sylvia Brown, quackery expert Bob McCoy, illusionists Penn and Teller, and special guest Uri Geller. And now, your host, Bill Bixby.
Good evening, and welcome to a fascinating journey, a journey into the unknown. Tonight, we will examine claimed psychic powers and paranormal phenomena that have intrigued mankind for eons and remain the subject of controversy today. Our star, renowned psychic investigator James Randi, will lead us on an in-depth investigation of psychic powers. Are these powers genuine or are they imagined? Tonight, we will attempt to find out. We will see demonstrations of ESP, astrology, predictions, aura reading, divining for water, psychometry, firewalking, psychic surgery, and channeling. We'll examine quackery and meet a man who can calculate numbers faster than a computer with his amazing special powers. Our exploration tonight will take us around the globe, to France, birthplace and resting place of Allan Kardec, the father of spiritualism. To Brazil, perhaps the most fertile area for paranormal activity in the world, where psychic healers and mediums claim to have produced medical miracles and works of art by communicating with spirits. We will visit England's famed Stansted Hall, the only college in the world devoted to the study of communicating with the dead. We will journey to Sri Lanka, where ordinary people with extraordinary determination eat fire and walk barefooted over burning coals. Also tonight, in the $100,000 Psychic Challenge, 7 people who claim to have supernatural powers may prove their powers are real. A woman who claims to have ESP. An astrologer. An aura reader. A man who finds water with divining rods. A psychometrist who reads people by touching objects they've had in their possession. And 2 people who have made predictions. Also tonight, for the first time ever in the same studio, James Randi and Uri Geller. These 2 men have been feuding for years. Randi says that Uri's claims are unsubstantiated. Uri promises to perform an amazing demonstration of his psychic powers here tonight.
Hi, I'm Uri Geller, and tonight what I'll be asking you to do is prepare broken watches, broken clocks, broken house appliances, buy the television set. Have them ready, because I will try to do something amazing in your own home tonight. So don't forget, have them prepared.
Amaze me? The only thing that Geller could do tonight to amaze me would be to admit that he's a trickster who has tried to deceive a lot of people.
Can Uri do it, or is Randi right? We'll find out when we continue exploring psychic powers live.
Sponsored in part by AT&T, the right choice, and by Shout. Want tough stains out? Squeeze Lemon Power Shout. Exploring Psychic Powers, live.
Welcome back to Exploring Psychic Powers as we broadcast live via satellite to countries all over the world, including the United States, Canada, Italy, and Australia. Tonight, 7 individuals will have the chance to prove they have psychic powers. With 7 challengers, there's a possibility we could give away $700,000 tonight. Now, to qualify for the prize money, each of our psychic challengers has agreed to put their psychic powers to a test. The experts who designed scientific protocol for these tests are with us tonight. Dr. Stanley Krippner, the world's foremost expert in parapsychology and a professor of psychology at Saybrook Institute in San Francisco. And collaborating with Dr. Krippner is Dr. Ray Hyman, a professor of psychology at the University of Oregon in Eugene and a respected statistician. Together, these 2 men have worked with the challengers to establish the rules by which each of the psychic challenges will be conducted. We'll be seeing more of Dr. Krippner and Dr. Hyman later. But right now, let's meet once again a man who, in addition to being one of the world's foremost investigators of paranormal activities, is also a master illusionist. He's uniquely qualified to tell the difference between illusion and paranormal powers. He's the author of many books on the subject, including Flim Flam. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Randi.
Thank you so much. You know, I'm an illusionist by trade, that is to say a conjurer, or if you wish, magician. I have no psychic powers whatsoever, nor does any magician. We don't claim that. But as a magician, I think that I'm uniquely qualified to expose trickery when it occurs in parapsychology or in psychic claims, and particularly when it's self-deception. Now, at this point, we're going to do a demonstration. We have asked for a volunteer. We're going to show you what psychokinesis is. Psychokinesis is the apparent power of the mind to change, alter, or move, or in some way affect material objects. We'll do 2 demonstrations for you. We have a volunteer from the audience that we spoke to earlier. Yes, this gentleman over here, we chose him because he does have a watch that will show up well on television. How do you do, sir? You haven't met me before. Just to get you out of the audience. What is your first name?
Miguel.
Miguel, you have a watch and there. Hold on to it for a moment. These are teaspoons, stainless steel spoons, I imagine. Can you see stainless written on there someplace? It probably is.
Yes.
It does say stainless. Very good. Have you ever seen the stainless steel psychometry trick? Watch this. Psychometry. I mean, parapsychological trick. Watch. Would you hold on to this for me like that, with your elbows on the table, please? Make life easier for you. Just turn to that camera right there, if you would. Now, I'm just going to begin stroking this spoon, and you're going to see something mysterious happen. You know, a psychic who at one time was doing this sort of trick is no longer doing it because every 12-year-old magician has learned how to do it. And Miguel, not too tightly, very lightly, please. Just very lightly. It used to be done a great deal, but now the magicians and the kids are doing it too. Miguel, let go of that for me for a moment. Just let go. You'll see that it seems to be turning sort of fluid, doesn't it? Look at this. And right before your very eyes, now you're up close to it, you can see it happening. Look, it seems to be getting soft and turning all sort of putty-like. Put your hands underneath it there. I think oh, it fell in 2 pieces. A miracle of a semi-religious nature. Thank you. Now would you remove your watch for me, please? Now, this watch is a what? A Seiko watch, a very good watch, obviously. And it says on it, 18 minutes past 5. Am I correct? Yes. We can show that on the camera right here, I believe. 18 minutes past 5. Now, I'm going to ask you to hold it flat in your hand like this. If you would, put the finger of your other hand on the back of it. Now, concentrate, all right? You have to help me now. Oh, look, I can feel the power working. I don't have to do this. The magician's union lights it, though, you see. Now, let me take a peek here. Not yet. I'm going to try to make it stop and go back before the show so we can get started again. Let's take a peek at it now. Miguel, what time does it say?
It's 4:43.
4:43. How time flies when you're having a lot of fun, don't you think? Now, I demonstrated these things for you folks because you must learn that tricks can be done that will deceive you, and they appear to be paranormal. There's nothing paranormal about this at all. Thank you, Miguel.
Can I get it back to you?
I believe so.
Says he'll do something spectacular. James Randi thinks he's a conjurer. The sparks fly. Next on Exploring Psychic Powers Live.
So, welcome back to Exploring Psychic Powers Live. When it comes to investigating psychic phenomena and paranormal powers, things aren't always what they seem. With all the claims that supernatural powers are real and all the counterclaims that they're fake, it's often difficult to tell up from down. One man who has always been a master at confounding our senses is the very controversial Uri Geller. Geller first gained worldwide notoriety in the early 70s with spoon bending and other acts of telepathy and psychokinesis. And Geller's credibility was attacked, most notably in books written by James Randi in 1975 and 1982.
Bring her here.
Still, Geller has prospered.
Come on now.
He lives with his family on this large estate along the River Thames outside of London. And these days, in addition to many public appearances, he claims that he devotes his psychic abilities to such highly profitable enterprises as finding gold and oil.
To turn this power or this ability into something useful, that's when I discovered that I could earn vast amounts of money with it. And when I say money, I mean not $1 million or $2 million, but tens of millions. One of the things that I became well known for is moving a needle of a compass with the power of my mind. Now, I must tell you that what you're about to see here is real. It's an energy that I think we all have. And this is what I do, very simple. I clench my fist like this, and I say in my mind, move. Move! Let's try it again. It moved very little. Help me, because I need, in a way, I need your energy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Go! Move! There! Go! Come on! Come on! Go! 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 Look at it. Now, and this is a real power. Now, skeptics always say, come on, he must have a hidden magnet. So I was accused of having magnets in my buckle belt, hanging on my neck. I'll even take the shirt off, so you will see that I have nothing on me, strapped to my knees. They even accused me of having hollow teeth and having magnets in my teeth. I mean, it's ridiculous. I've been attacked by lots of people, including Randi. And I look at it in both ways. First of all, as long as their attacks are on the professional side of my life, I take them. Many years ago, I thought that will destroy me, I'm finished. But I used it as publicity. I even had to write books explaining my side that, look, hey, some of the things that they're saying about me are false. And this is the truth. We have a packet of seeds here. Believe me, they're sealed. I think I got them either in Germany or in Italy. And we'll open it right in front of the camera. And you can see, there. I'm going to pour, open your hands. I'm going to pour some in Natalie's hands. And just show it. I'll pour some on the floor. You can see they are just very simple seeds. And if the producer or whoever wants to check them, you may. Now look what I'm going to do to them. I'm going to pick a few into my hand, like this, and I'm going to try to make them grow. You too, Natalie, put your 2 fingers on the seeds and begin to stroke them very gently and want them to grow. Yes. Try to catch this, because one is coming out. Can you see it? Yes. Fantastic. It's saying, also in your hand. Look. It's beginning. I'm just going to pick it up. There. You know, every time I do this, I'm amazed over and over again. And you saw it, I saw it. I don't have an explanation to it. Look at it. The day will come, and I don't want to be the guy to do it. The day will come when someone will finally prove that psychic phenomena exist, because it does.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on our stage, Uri Geller.
Listen, what's happening here?
What's
everyone at the show makes everyone look really bad.
I don't know, Oz.
What's happening? Let's be positive about it.
Well, I'm sure you'll be positive about
I will be, and I just want to tell that all the people that failed here, this is very tough because they're under pressure.
I felt that
Very
too.
much so. So, cheer up, because magicians can duplicate some of these things with trickery. Does not mean that genuine psychics do it with trickery. Anyone can imitate the Mona Lisa, but that does not make them Leonardo da Vinci. You people remember that.
Got that in mind. Now, before, just so there's no confusion,
Yeah.
I should point out that you are not a challenger trying here for 100,000.
No.
Okay. Now, what remarkable psychic phenomenon are you going to demonstrate for us tonight?
Okay, first of all, I want you all to know that I'm just basically a very simple person. I believe in God. I think that my ability and your ability comes from our Creator. But down the line, I'm just an ordinary person. And I think I have a very unusual ability. And I think some of you will experience it in your home tonight. Now, the broken watches that you have near you, the clocks, the broken house appliances. Well, don't hold the refrigerator in your hand, but do hold the watch, do hold the clock, wind them quickly up. Although they're broken, wind the watches up and the clocks. Now, even if you're skeptical out there, and also you people here, just for 30 seconds or 1 minute, be positive. Want things to happen. Hold them in your hands, all of you, all across America, Canada, Australia, Italy, wherever this goes. And you people are here to help me. Let's say to the watches, to the broken clocks and watches, and the broken house appliances, I will say 1, 2, 3, and you all will shout with me the word work. Even if it looks silly, let's do it. Now, 1, 2, 3, work! Come on, I mean, look, they're your watches after all. You want them to start ticking, so let's go! 1, 2, 3, work! Again, 1, 2, 3, work! Believe. Now, I'm saying this seriously. Believe that your watches and clocks will start, and the broken house appliances. One more time, 1, 2, 3, work! And the last time, concentrate, believe, 1, 2, 3, work! Now, be quiet, very gently, open your hands. If you have a second hand, look at it. Is it moving? If you don't have a second hand, very slowly and gently put it up to your ear and listen. Did it start ticking? Shh. Did it? Later on, check the house appliances. Do not stick them in the electricity if they're dangerous. But if anything with battery that was broken is working, I would very much like you to call and let us know. Now, if nothing happened to you, don't be disappointed, because it doesn't happen to everyone, and it doesn't happen all the time. And the last thing I want to say, that I didn't do this. It wasn't my power that flew through the airways out from your television sets. No, I was a trigger. Even Randi can do this. You can do it. Everyone can do this. Because if you trigger some kind of a power within you, it will work. So I really want to know what happened. Please call us. Thank you very much.
And now for a response, let's go to Randi backstage.
Well, I must admit that Mr. Geller has amazed me, this time with his assumption that the American public is going to be impressed by 2 simple tricks, which, when I was a kid, frankly, used to be on the back of cornflake boxes. At summer camp, we used to do the old compass trick to impress the new campers. Sometimes you're impressed, sometimes they weren't. And of course, it's not necessary to say, move, move, and grunt and groan unless you have some sort of a digestive problem. And I'm certainly not going to take off my shirt afterwards, because after Mr. Geller took off his shirt, you notice he didn't make the compass needle move again? Watch this. It's very simple. Hey, move, compass needle, and it moves. How easy can you get? Now, he also plays God with radish seeds, some sort of a silly thing in his hand. I have here a package of radish seeds. These didn't come from Italy or Germany. These came from Kmart, just down the street, as a matter of fact. And nothing could be simpler. Now, if I had a 12-year-old student of magic, and the 12-year-old student wasn't able to hide in here someplace one germinated seed, oh, look, look, every time I do this, I'm amazed. I just don't know how it works. Look at this. Not terribly surprising. Now, ladies and gentlemen, If a 12-year-old child tried to do this and then tell people he was God because he could do it, I'd send him to his room without supper. But let's give him a chance, shall we? And Mr. Geller has said that he's going to produce miracles for us. I can hardly wait.
If you experienced a strange or unusual occurrence in your home during Uri Geller's appearance just now, call us. Some of you will be put on the air live with Uri Geller and James Randi.
Did something strange occur in your home? Yes, dial 1-900-490-6301. No, dial 1-900-490-6302. Callers will be charged $2 per call.
Arthur Benjamin. Earlier in the show, Uri Geller predicted that strange things would happen in your home. Now, if you experienced a strange or an unusual occurrence in your home since Uri Geller's appearance, call us. Some of you will be put on the air live with Uri Geller and James Randi.
Did something strange occur in your home? Yes, dial 1-900-490-6301. No, dial 1-900-490-6302. Call.
This is your last chance to tell us if you experienced a strange or unusual phenomena in your homes during this show. Some of you will be put on the air live, so call us right now.
Did something strange occur in your home? Yes, dial 1-900-490-6301. No, dial 1-900-490-6302. Callers will be charged $2 per call. Next, the results of Uri Geller's attempt to create a disturbance in your home on Exploring Psychic Powers. Live.
Earlier, psychic Uri Geller stood on the stage and claimed that the power of his mind would make strange things occur tonight. During this broadcast in homes all over the world, thousands of viewers have called in to report such disturbances. Now, Geller claims he caused those disturbances. Randi claims they're coincidental. From those responding, we've selected several callers at random. Randi and Uri are talking to them right now, and let's find out exactly what happened. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me now? Yeah, talk louder because I can't hear you.
Hi, my name is Sharon.
Okay, hi Sharon. Where are you calling from?
Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, tell me what happened.
My clock that hasn't worked for 6 years that I didn't know that my husband had taken apart and saw that the motor was ruined is now running and has been running for 40 minutes.
And he really took it apart and then he put it back again.
He said he didn't put it all back together. Only part of it.
So you mean it's now ticking with missing parts?
Yep.
That's great, you see? And just keep it up. Keep it up and it'll tick forever. Now just tell me, is your husband a watchmaker?
No, he's not. He's a diesel mechanic.
Very good. I just want to correct something that people, you don't think that I did it with the power of my mind. I triggered it in you. You actually did it. Okay, thank you very much for calling us.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Sharon. Hello? Yes, can you speak louder, please? Where are you calling from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right, and what's your name?
Pat.
Can you just tell me your full name so nobody will think that, you know, you guys been paid by me to call.
Okay,
What's your full name?
Pat Holt.
And where do you live? Give me your address, quickly.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right, now what happened to you?
We had a 27-inch color television that hasn't worked for a year.
Yes?
No color, no sound, wouldn't even turn on. And after you came on, I plugged it in, it works perfectly.
You asked $27. Give it away to charity. Now listen, you didn't kick the television, did you?
No, I didn't, but we tried to kick it to get it to work before.
And it didn't. And it started
You're
tonight.
wonderful.
That's great, because so many skeptics, like Randi, say, well, if you shake the watch, or if you kick the watch, or you warm the oil, or God knows what, then it'll start ticking. I say, well, yes, maybe there are some watches that do start ticking because you shake them. But even out of those thousands of phone calls tonight,
even if one watch started ticking with the power of a mind, that really validates it to me. Now, next call. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, let me try to get you telepathically. Hello? Okay, all right. Next call. Hello? We're going to maybe I caused a disturbance in the telephone lines. All right.
All right, gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm afraid we are running out of time. Now, we've heard what the callers had to say, those that could get through to us. It seems incredible to me. Now, Randy, what do you have to say?
So this is the astounding feat that Mr. Geller offers as proof of his wonderful psychic powers. Last Saturday morning, listeners to Phoenix radio station KSLX were treated to a similar performance by psychic Massimo Polidoro from Milan, Italy. Mr. Polidoro told the audience, as Mr. Geller did tonight, that wondrous things would occur in their homes as he put forth supernatural vibrations. Let's listen to some brief reports by the amazed listeners who called in.
We've got Massimo Polidoro from Milan, Italy. He is a kinetic psychic, and let's go to the phone. Hi, KSLX.
Hello, my name's Bob. My cat, it's pawing at the radio right now, standing with its hair on edge. I've never seen behavior like this in my life.
Hi, KSLX. Is something strange happening at your house?
Hi, this may really sound silly, but I have a clock my mom gave me. It's an antique clock. It hadn't worked when she gave it to me, but it's a family clock, and it started ticking. I mean, it's making that tick-tock noise back and forth.
Hi, KSLX. Anything weird going on where you are?
Yeah, I'm at work, and we're reprocessing artificial kidneys, and the reprocessing machine started backing up foam out of the sink.
Tammy's on the phone live with us right now.
Okay, I walked out into my kitchen. I have a clock that's battery operated, and when I looked up at the clock, it said 8 o'clock, and it's still ticking, and it was on time before.
And you just went in there just like recently?
Yeah.
Because right now it's 8:23.
Well, the only problem here is that Mr. Polidoro is a colleague of mine who has as much psychic power as a piece of shirt cardboard. Over a period of only 30 minutes, reacting to suggestions that any anomaly at all would be due to psychic influence, listeners to that station called in and reported things that they ordinarily would not have even noticed. We thank the folks at KSLX for proving our point for us, and I rest my case.
Well, thank you, Randy and Uri. You have time now to make one final remark. Uri?
Okay, my remark is, it's history-making. We're on the same stage today. You didn't believe that, and I did it. Now, my response is this. I said that everyone can do it because we all have psychic powers, and you just proved it with your colleague.
Right.
Bless you all out there.
All right, stay with us. We'll return in a moment with a final observation by the amazing Randy.
Psychic Powers, live. Powered by AT&T, the right choice. And by Advanced Formula Centrum with beta-carotene. Centrum, more complete from A to zinc.
Ladies and gentlemen, psychic powers are so heavy this evening that I apparently made an error. It was not the square that most of you voted for. It was the wavy lines, just in case you got the wrong impression. Now, we have not proven much this evening in the way of whether or not psychic powers really exist. What we have established is that the people who came here were brave enough to be tested. We congratulate them for their bravery, and we thank them very much for their attendance. You see, you can't prove a negative. I don't try to prove a negative. They are supposed to be trying to prove a positive. Suppose I wanted to find out if reindeer for Santa Claus could fly. I suggest we take 1,000 of them up on top of the World Trade Center. One at a time, after numbering them, we step to the edge and we say, ready with number 1, make notes. Push. Write down for number 1, no, 0. Okay? Number 2. Not too good either. Number 2, no. Now, we could go on with all of that sort of thing, and ladies and gentlemen, what would we have proven? We would only have proven that these 1,000 reindeer on this occasion either could not fly or chose not to. If they chose not to, we know something about their IQ, too. It's been a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for being with us, and good night, Bill.
Good night, Randy. And 2 final notes. All of tonight's challengers participated in the design of their test, and they agreed, excuse me, in advance to the test protocol. And whenever a random decision was required by the test protocol, those decisions were made simply by tossing a coin. So thank you, James Randi, Uri Geller, Sylvia Brown, Bob McCoy, Alberto Vialdo, and all the $100,000 psychic challengers. And good night, ladies and gentlemen.
The renowned Century Plaza, the finest in luxury, service, and style in Century City near Beverly Hills. Ideal for discerning business and pleasure travelers. The Century Plaza Hotel and Tower. Travel arrangements furnished by Travel Savers, the nation's leading chain of independent travel agencies. Consult your yellow pages for the Travel Savers agency nearest you. Call 1-800-222-6007 for specially priced cruises. Travel Savers.